Grand Rising, how are you guys doing? Shabbat Shalom. I hope that you guys are having a great Saturday or Friday, wherever you are located in the world. I woke up this morning, it's about 5:45 my time in the morning. I woke up a half hour or so ago. And as I was thanking the Most High for another day, new mercies, the Father, I believe, gave me wisdom on why so many people are having like this wholesale meltdown over the election and Kamala Harris not winning. There are people that are literally shook. They're in shock. They're traumatized. I mean, you see it all over TikTok. I've not seen anyone posting it on Facebook per se, but on TikTok, it's a lot of people. I don't have TikTok, but I've seen reposts of the TikTok videos on YouTube. And you guys seen it. Wholesale meltdown. My people are booing and screaming and wailing over the fact that Kamala Harris did not win. And I'm like, excuse me. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm I was floored. At first I won't lie, I laughed because I have a sense of humor. I laughed and I was like, what in the world is wrong with my people? What's wrong with people? Why are y'all tripping about this? Why are you like totally like in total meltdown? You were having a breakdown over Kamala Harris not being elected president. And it was those of us that were trying to, sound the alarm and let people know, hey, Kamala Harris is a fraud and she's fake and she's incompetent. There's no way in the world she's ever going to win this election. She cannot win this election. Okay? And they try all the witchery they could. That's what I believe a lot of it stems from. They had the whole chameleon clan, the chameleon hive, under a spell. They literally was under the spell of this woman. Can you imagine if she had gotten into office? Many more people would have been under her spell. It makes me think of that witch that was on the Avengers, and she had the whole city under her spell, and the whole city believed that they were one thing when they really were not at all. But because this woman had a spell over the whole city, and this woman was able to, bewitch the people just so that she could be with the man that she loved and have the kids and the family and the house with the white picket fence, the American dream, or used to be the American dream, more like the American nightmare. She had the whole city, the whole town was under her spell. This was the power that they were trying to give to this woman who was incompetent, clearly incompetent. And if you weren't so, just people, my people in particular, was so wanting a black woman to be in office and so excited, and those people, the Democrats, were wrong for doing that to people. They were setting the people up, setting and the only black woman that they could find to run for president was a woman that talked in platitudes and cliches and that laughed and that claimed to have black experiences, because she sure don't have black blood. It's insulting. But anywho, the Most High Yah gave me wisdom and insight into why people are so traumatized over this election. You're traumatized over the election because you were under the impression and under the delusion, rather, that America is not a racist country. Didn't matter if you were black, white, male, female. Um, didn't matter your religion. There was the Most High showed me that a lot of Americans were under this strong delusion that America is not a racist country and systemic racism doesn't exist. It's not entrenched. Racism is not entrenched into the government structure and politics. Never mind the systemic racism that's steeped in every other part of American culture and society, education, law enforcement, housing, banking. Everybody was able to explain away all of those instances that we as black people knew existed. We live in it all these years, and we're trying to say, hey, this country's racist. Hey, this country's racist. Hey, but it's sad. It's sad that we're really, really believing that the American government and America, by and large, is a racist country. And America hasn't believed that until this election. In the shock of it, it re-traumatized black people, the black people that was going off and having a meltdown, because those black people that you saw crying and screaming into the camera and what have you, they believed that there was some hope for America. That America is truly the land of the free and home of the brave. And the reality hit. It sunk in this past week with the election. America is seeing what it is for what she is. And now some people are really scared. Not because of Project 2025 or not because Trump is in office, not because of all the rumors about what he plans on doing once he goes into office, not because I don't have control over my body. My body is no longer my choice. It's not because of any of those peripheral, irrelevant issues. It's because America is beginning to see what America is and has always been: a wicked, racist country. And when you come to yourself, when you begin to see how horrible you really are, after you believed lies about yourself for so long, it could be traumatizing. It could be shocking. And it's sad because after it begins to truly sink in what America is, those same people haven't even begun to comprehend that America is under judgment. I want to know what they're going to do once the reality sets in that America is under judgment. What are they going to do? How are they going to react to that? Are they going to then repent? Or are they going to perish? Because that's the only two options at this point: repent or perish. It's really sad because there was those of us that was, for years, we've been telling you America's a racist country. America's under judgment. You gotta repent. You got to fix this. And the white people that were going off and breaking down, they too believed that they weren't a racist country and that there was hope. And they're sad because they know now that America's a racist country, and they know just how deep it is, how steeped American culture. It's a big cup of racism. And the tea bag of racism has been steeping in the cup for centuries. Anyhow,